Hi, today first part of the Korg MS-20 cleaning and restoration project. So it will be starting to take it apart. So the goal will be to remove the buttons, undo the two side panels and try to separate the top and bottom parts. So I guess a good idea is to not lose any part. In this purpose I will put them in plastic boxes. Let's try to, yes, these buttons are really easy to undo. Before you reassemble it, you just need to separate a little bit the two halves of the potentiometer axis. So I will sort these buttons by size. Each one will be cleaned with toothbrush and soapy water. I will lock these buttons. So that each time you have one a nut you have to undo in order to be able to remove the PCB inside, according to what I saw in the repair manual. So most of this potentiometer needs cleaning, but I have a feeling the selector switches are sealed and maybe it will not be possible to clean them, but they do not does not seem to have any problem with selector buttons, only the potentiometers, and this one okay, but these ones are pretty difficult to undo. I will try to pry them out without damaging anything. Yes, it requires being very gentle. But by the way, they are not. But some of them are really easy to undo. Okay, so of course before you put back the button, the caps, you need to set the potentiometer at a known value according to the markings. Okay, so this is done. It is good. I still have plenty of space in my box for the all these nuts and the screws. And now I guess I will open this side cover. It looks like the case is made in two parts. Oh, I only took 3 minutes to undo these buttons. It is not too bad. So these screws are not in the best condition, but they are quite regular Japanese screws. So maybe I have some in stock to replace the bad ones. Or I can get some onto Sony stereo equipment, for example, from a flea market. So this is interesting. It seems this part is coming loose. Yes. Here we are. First panel out, and you can see we definitely have dust and rust inside this thing. It is not looking happy, but I guess most of it will clean out pretty easily. So we have this part which is loose, but the connector for it is totally at the other side of the device. and it looks like the keyboard is just connected with 3 wires which go in this point here. Here is the first look inside for you. So I will do some photos and I will undo the other cover. Okay, excuse me, I did not cut the camera, but it is not a big deal. So you can see in here, no, it is not the correct remote for my camera, by the way, it is the remote for my stereo. It will be easier with the correct remote if I can find it, yes. So, inside here we have quite a mess of wires. Okay, so I need to, I will put this in here, flip it over. I do not know yet what I will do for this mains cable. It needs replacing, but there is this cable retainer thing here, which is quite a pain to put back in place. So maybe I will replace it with another cable retainer device. Because when you undo them, you cannot put them back in place without a press or something like so. But I guess I will find a way. One more screw. And here we are. I hope we do not have spiders and things like so. But I can definitely see some dead bugs in here. So here is what it looks in this cover. It could be worse, I guess. It could be worse. But look inside here, guys. We have all kind of filthiness and dust and crap. Interesting. Okay, so I have this connector for the potentiometer thing arrives here, and I need to undo this bolt here for the grounding point. Okay. So let's undo this. So there is a number on the plug. I believe we will have the same number written on the PCB. So it should be possible to reconnect everything at the correct spot. So first thing out, this selector wheel with probably a very filthy potentiometer, but it is some kind of a special one, as you can see, with 4 contacts. Maybe there is a grounding on it, and just a regular push button. Okay. Now, as this is done, I can undo this grounding, this earth point here. Seems to be 6 or 7 millimeters bolt. Yes, 7 millimeters. So we are grounding directly the ground from the mains cable to the metal plate here in the front. and this is just one screw which is coming loose, and a lot of rust behind this grounding point. Okay, so as you can see, the case is made in two parts. We have the lower part here, which stops here, and the upper part here. So I guess it will be quite a pain to access the rear side of the PCBs without removing them completely. Also, we have these brackets here, which are quite rusty. So I can now. So yes, excuse me, it's called EV. So this keyboard connector, keyboard number 2007, arrives here at the right part of this PCB. I hope we have the numbers written. Yes, in fact it is written just here, for example, number 1. For this connector, but you have 2001 written on the plug itself. So I have 4 screws remaining. In very rusty condition. And here we are. I need to cover this with something. It will be the dog blanket, as I have nothing else. Here we are. We have here all the guts, the guts and all the crap inside. So yes, I was right. As you can see, there is only between the keyboard and this upper part only this 3 wires connector. And here is for you guys the inside shot rear view of the PCBs. As you can see, quite a lot of wire looms. So this one, for example, is number 6 here, number 6 here. And I hope also number 6 on this plug. Yes, so it is really nice. It will allow to put back everything in place with no too much trouble, I guess. But I will take photos anyway of everything. And the next step, next video part will be probably dealing with the first cleaning the plastic parts I did remove, I guess. It will be, I see a spider here, yes. So about the first view of the PCBs, they do not seem to be in too bad condition. This one is quite loose here, by the way, but the standoffs are not broken, so it is only a matter of plugging it back in place. The wire looms definitely need some cleaning. Here you have the wire from the transformer output to this PCB here, which must carry somewhere the power supply. I see here at the back, I'm sure if we'll be able to see it. You need to see it. Look at this here. A very loose nut here. Interesting. Not sure what it is. Must be a power transistor maybe. And yes, all these wires to take care of. Take photos, and when the time will come to remove the PCBs, disconnect everything and put new zip ties over these things, or maybe even some cable management. I will see, because it is quite a mess in this. The components look very Japanese, as you can see, as expected. green capacitors, vertical resistors. Okay, so I will shoot a few more photos in order to keep track of everything. And in the next video we'll be cleaning some plastics, I guess. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.